What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today you join me for another one of my Garry's Mods episodes. And as you can see, we're back in the big city map, because today we're testing out a mod, well, or mod pack, which I've noticed has been gaining a lot of popularity in the last few months, and that is another cars pack. This one in particular is the CrSk Autos pack. Now, so far at the time of filming this video, there are 33 models available, but I suspect there will be more in the future. So we have a good amount of range, and now I'm just going to showcase them off using this big land. So first off, we have our Alfa Romeos. We have the Alfa Romeo 8C, the Alfa Romeo Sprint 1972, and finally we have the Alfa Romeo Montreal. So, as you can see, the cars are pretty well detailed, and I still stand by my statement last a while back by saying I think the Alfa Romeo 8C is possibly the best looking car ever made. Some people obviously may not agree with that, but I think it's just personal opinion on that. So yes, I haven't actually driven any of these cars yet, so let's see how they do. But first, let me just go into my. Let's just enable third person. Oh dear. Ah, so it sounds like they've actually got tyre squirrel this time. Well, let me just disable third person. I will say the interior is very well detailed, although the only problem is you can't exactly see out the front. It's any problem. Well, this sounds a little bit older, and let's end up. Okay, that does sound like an old Alfa V6. That's good. So at least they got that right. So the Alphas look pretty good. Let me just remove those. So we've also got a couple of BMWs, a couple of Audis, in fact. And actually, I want to try this out. But first, I need to get my paint tool. Paint. So not paint. So I need color. There you go. British Racing Green. Oh, bit darker. No, that's not right. There we go, that's better. So this is another Aston Martin. It's a V8 Vantage, and I'll just take this for a quick drive. Blimey, it's very white inside. Also, I think this mod has definitely got some of the engines spot on, which is good. Some of the interiors look really nice as well. Oh, apparently the engine gets left on too. That's a cool little feature. So yes, so if you notice this like on the video, that's because I had a certain guest in my room who was called my cat. It was being annoying. So yes, where was I? Oh yes, I was on about like the German cars, I believe. So this is the only Aston Martin available at the moment, the V8 Vantage, and let's have a look at its comparison. Now at the moment, now I will say at this time, there isn't really two cars I can compare to one another, but I think overall, I think I do believe that the interiors of the newer cars is better than the old ones. But unfortunately, like I said, I don't exactly have a car to test that theory, which is a little bit frustrating. But yeah, I think these cars are really detailed. So is there any other ones? There's actually some cars in there which I've never driven before in Garry's mod. The BMW Z4 is one of them. How's that look on the inside? Yep, that looks pretty spot on. We've also got Lamborghini. What's this one called? This one's called a Sensorino. Oh, don't remember actually. Ow. Christ. You know what? I'm actually gonna take this for a spin properly to see how well we get on. So it looks like this definitely does not like curbs. Well, I can say this car's definitely pretty quick. And once again, the engine noise is pretty spot on as well. Oh! And there goes me spinning out. Oh, this should be interesting. I have to admit, it's quite a mad looking thing, this. But let's see how well a Lamborghini can fly. Ow, not very as it turns out. Well, if I crash again, then I die. Don't even know which way I'm going now. Oh, that's a... Wait, can you actually go in there? No, okay. Right, I think I'm a bit lost, so let me just float back and also disable third person as well. So that could become a little bit disorientating. So, there's that. Now, there is actually... Oh, hang on. Mercedes-Benz... Actually, I think there might actually be one car in there which we might be able to compare. Nope. Okay, that's false. I generally thought then we might have had a match. Oh well, never mind. So I'm just gonna end this video by getting out two cars which I'm actually quite intrigued about: the Porsche 911 Turbo and the Ceylan S7 Turbo. So I'm just gonna take these for a quick spin. Oh, that's spot on to what a 911 should sound like, pretty much. Oh dear. So it looks like they've got the sound bang on with the 911. It generally does sound like a V6. Oh, and I've ended up on the longest straight. That's a curb. And then it goes to be spinning out. just take the 911 back. The good thing about third person, you can have a look. Well, you can look like do a cinematic cam while driving normally, which is a nice touch. Oh dear. And now we're just going to end off with the Ceylan. Oh wow, that was perfectly parked. This is probably one of the faster cars in the pack, I'd imagine, so let's see how fast this thing can go. Pretty quick, I think. Oh dear. Yeah, that's pretty quick. What does it look like from inside? Yep, that looks right. So, overall, what would I say, looking between the two packs? Well, I can't really give it a proper comparison review at the moment. I can't really give the two car packs a comparison review, but overall, I would say, let's spawn in the Reventon. That's probably the closest thing. But what would I say? I'd say overall, the newer cars probably have a much more accurate interior. I mean, the DB5 didn't even have the Aston Martin logo, so that's one thing. However, I'm not entirely sure about the shading. I notice the windscreens with the cars are more reflective, so they're more realistic. But the paint, however, the paint is actually more reflective on the older cars. So I reckon each have a disadvantage and an advantage. But I reckon overall the newer cars are probably better because they do have the more accurate engine noises. Which, if you're keen on realism, is definitely probably the direction you want to go in. So anyway, there was a look at the new CrSk Autos pack. Now, normally I would say if you want to check out this, then the download will be in the description. But this time I'm actually going to do something a bit different. Because this time I'm actually gonna put the collection down in the description below, so you can check out all of these cars at once, if you feel like downloading them all. Obviously you don't have to download them all. You can just select individual ones, but the option's there. So there was the CrSk Autos pack. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel to know when my newest Garry's Mod content is coming out. And also be free to check out my previous Garry's Mod content as well. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and for now, this is SliferKing, signing out.